Previously in Apocalypse.
This is one of those sermons that teaches you how to raise above other men and have power over men. Did you understand what I'm saying? Now, there are three ways to have power over men. The first way is witchcraft. Witchcraft is actually a tetragrammaton of two words, which means to divert, craft, which means skill. Right? So witchcraft simply means the skill to divert someone's perception. Now, there is a principle that the Bible talks about in Genesis chapter 8. It says, as the earth and the heaven abide, right? Seed time and harvest shall not cease. Think about the word I've just said. It's one of those laws that God will teach by both deed and word. Now, if a man understands them, it's one of the ways you cannot live the same on earth. You will always be ahead of men. God respects this thing called seed. This one is a law that cannot be contradicted. Right? That God cannot be mocked. For whatsoever thing thou sowest, thou reapest. That you cannot scorn God and get a result. You cannot disdain God and get a result. The Bible says, he inevitably deludes himself who attempts to delude God. Simple English. Every time you think that you can cheat your way into a miracle, you're cheating yourself. The reason why you have not yet taken over your family to God is because you lack influence over them. The day you can influence a city, you will win it. Authority is only communicated in influence. Power is when things are able to respond without your force. If things are able to respond without your force, that's power. Influence is when men's hearts are given to you willfully. Every man has been made to lead. And to lead is to cause men to move in a certain direction. To lead is to cause men to take a certain route by your choice. Somebody say I'm influential. Now let me show you. When God wanted to win men, he said, this is the law. In all the principles, he chose the law of seed and harvest. He first did an experiment of it. You remember? He went and got one guy and gave him a son. And when he gave that one guy a son, you know what he did? He came back in the evening and says, I want that son of yours, the one I gave you. Give him back to me. Sow a seed. And the Bible says the guy carries his son and he gets him on the altar. And as he was about to kill the boy, God says, see, in your heart you've already killed this boy. Just the knife has not yet touched the boy, but in your heart you've done it. What was the next thing? Walk out and look at the sky. If you can count those stars, those are the sons you're going to have. Wait. He asked him for his son. You hear what I'm saying? And when this man gave one son, all of us right now, all of us, we say our father who? Abraham. When God wanted the whole world, he sold one man. He gave his son out. When his son was resurrected, the man came with a harvest of many sons. Now, all of you are sons because God sowed the seed. So all of you are a harvest of the seed called Jesus. Now, get this principle applied in your house. The Bible says that this is how this principle works. That unless a seed touches the ground and dies, the Bible says it abides but alone. There is a principle that gets men to win men. And this is the principle of self-sowing. When you agree that you are the seed and you give yourself to be sown into the ground. Are you hearing what I'm saying? To be sown into the ground. That if you are sown into the ground, give it days, men will come to you. But what is the sowing of self? The Bible says, present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, because it's the act of your reasonable worship. Sow yourself. Give yourself to death. And how does this thing work? Present yourself on the altar on a daily basis. Allow God to kill you. How can God multiply a seed that is not sown? If you are not willing enough to sow yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? The Bible says to sow to the flesh is to reap what? Death and corruption. The Bible says to sow to the spirit is to reap peace and life everlasting. Is that the truth? You think because you're born in a family, therefore God will automatically save them. When people are on TikTok, be on the altar. When people are watching soccer, be on the what? This thing is the only thing that does not lie. This thing.
And for more of this, you can follow us on our social media platform: YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram at Apocalypsis Ministries International. Apocalypsis, make men see.